عکس هم لود کنم برش نداره عکس. اینجا چیز میده چی کاپش چی هستم چقدر از نه همراه من میزنه. بیا 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 پیچیار بیا بیا داخل گیم بیا بیا داخل گیم اینو باید بزنم. بیا من دارم همراه من میزنه اینو بیا همراه تا میزنم. بیا بیا تا شلوغ نشده بچه نیومدن. بیا باز نگی چی شده بیترد. بیا دیگه 1 ساعت منتظر هستم. دارم 1 ساعت است منتظرت هستم ولی خودت نیستی. من چیکار کنم من چیکار کنم که خودت نیستی. سلام بچه های یوتیوب، جانتان جور است و خیر هستین. کد را کامنت بده. کد را میبینین دیگه، اون رو صفحه هست دیگه. کد را به اون بزرگی نمیبینی. خاطر کد را به اون بزرگی نمیبینی. ای خدا کد را به اون بزرگی نمیبینی. نگو که نمیبینی که من یک قسمی دارم احساس شکست نفسی میکنم. نگو که نمیبینی کد را. ها بچه نگو که کد را نمیبینی که من یه قسم بذار ترینر رو وکسل نکنم. آها راستی ترینر الان نمیشه وکسل کرد. اوه سر خودم خنده میکنم چون میخواستم ترینر رو الان وکسل کنم. اول نکردم الان میخوام وکسل کنم. چیش من یک چیزی میخوام پاخو اینجا دراز کنم روش بگذارم. خدا چی بیارم یک چیزی ندارم اینجا.
I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin. Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
دیدی نه نمیتونم. چرا نمیتونم؟
The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, the dynamic Carval is...
It's Ronaldinho!
خیلی خوبیش. چه خوب چین نفله راشن.
Ronaldinho really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. He's going for goal! Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Adams, Vitinha, and Alexander-Arnold. Guardiola. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision making and a weak execution.
Short changes him with that pass. Neymar, can he finish?
خیلی قشنگ. سلام واسه جور بخیر
Well,
بچه.
someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
خیلی خوب است بازی خیلی خوبش.
And it's hoisted clear. Mbappe gets it away. Van Balten with the clearance. Vitinha. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's fabulous. Vinicius Junior has a goal. They've scored.
مارادونا einfach مارادونا دیوانه است. خیلی خوب جاگیری میکنه مارادونا. خیلی تیز جاگیری. سلام بچه جو بخیر. خیلی خوب جاگیری میکنه. بیرق افغانستان. بله بیرق افغانستان.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Defending of the desperate variety.
Paris
Saint-Germain have their third corner. Tries to get it clear. Nicely spread. And he's managed to get free. He is just caressing the ball.
Gola. Oh.
And that should get the job done. De Ligt gets across to intercept that. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Can he get away here? Oh, here's a chance.
فقط از دروغ شوت میکنم.
And it's Messi. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, he's given it away. Neymar shot a goal.
اشتباه سوجا. از کجا میزنه از جرمنی؟ از کجا میزانی نفهم چی نشته که دقیقا دارم مچ میخوام معنی چیز درست پیدا نمیکنم. خیلی خوبش خیلی خوب. پاریس جرمن wirklich very good. Very good.
At half time, it's 1-1. So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half.
Come bro,
The score at half time is 1-1.
Come bro, not a problem.
So it's back to business. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Kimmich is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That is good alertness. Vitinha. Maradona. That's a little off target. Thuram has got a free kick.
Yes, auf best. TikTok bindisch so minus runter, nicht minus ja genau, sind nicht minus so runter. Echt recht. Danach Achkzai.
And it's hoisted clear. Maradona. Adams. Thuram. Maradona. Oh, that is a nice touch. And he was quick to react. The attendance for this match was 70,900. 60 minutes played. Van Balten kept aware, and it is
Foul.
reclaimed easily.
Yes, salam Ehsan. Salam.
Now it's Batistuta. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And smartly reclaimed.
نه نکن کارو با ما نکن.
The most accurate pass. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Adams gets rid without sophistication. And here's Yamal. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Vitinha. And that could set him on.
نه
Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
پاس نداد.
That has been clubbed away. Kimmich does really well to win the ball there. Ronaldinho. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, should have put that away.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Now it's Batistuta.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Messi. And Messi! Oh, good effort. He got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
There will be 1 minute. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Okay, Jesus.
90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, look, this has been
آیدی فوتبال این نشست میونه تیک تاک اچکزای ببینیم بچه بالا نوشته تیک تاک اچکزای. This is my ID. This is my ID, bro. This is my ID, bro. TikTok minusش خش اصلا minusش خش اچکزای. This is my ID. Speichern, Foto speichern, jemand braucht. Okay. Hey. باز آمدم. نه امیر هست، امیر آیدی رو میتونه بزنه، امیر نام بزنی پیدا میکنه، جا که نامار فرند پیدا میکنه.
Danke. And Bastoni. Turam. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's been kicked out. He has found the way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Guardiola. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
Oh.
And the pass is intercepted. Chance to and the shot. Oh, it's in.
It's it, brother. This is perfect. This is perfect, proofy pass.
So intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Okay, brother.
So we have a breakthrough. Now, how will things develop from here?
Wow, shoot. خیلی خوش. Not a problem.
Paris Saint-Germain get their fourth corner.
Okay, come.
Alexander-Arnold clears
Come,
it
brother.
away.
No, don't shoot. Don't shoot. Don't shoot. Ooh. Not bad. Not bad, brother. Not bad. Excellent work. Look.
They're up to 5 corners now.
Okay, no. Finish. 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 Yes, bro. I saw. Come next match. Come next match. Come to next match. 3 Schuss habe ich und 8 Schuss hat er. 8 Schuss hat er. Aber ich nicht.
The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama? The hostilities have already resumed. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. Bellingham has a look and plays it forward. Petit gets over and intercepts.
Paris Saint-Germain have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Oh.
I think we're just about done here. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Finish.
Oh, easy pickings there.
GG's, bro. Good game.
Added time in
Excellent work, Maradona.
the whistle.
You are the best, Maradona. You are the best, Maradona.
A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning.
Okay, okay. GG's, brother. بابا این همراه دوستا بازی کنیم باز مثال بازی های آفلاینی لگ میکنه یا نه نمیدونم به خدا من نمیدونم I don't know شاید اگر لگ کرد بازی رو یک دقیقه قطع وصلش کنه تو بودی مسی کچل بوده که این مسی قدیما مودیش این مسی کچل انداخته این خوبیش هست خوبیش که امروز مارادونا رو کشیدی کله تزه که مارادونا رو داری جای تو باشم خب PGR ترکیب تو را خب زیاد میخوای کمک جالبتر بازی کنی نیمار اونجا اصلا ننداز نیمار رو بکش بذار جای یمال اوکی نیمار رو بیار جای مسی که الان هسته و جای نیمار که الان نوکاست یا امباپه رو بان یا باتیسبوتا رو بان اینا جای نیمار رو میتونی چیز بانی رافینیا چی هست این بازیکن قندرون است خیلی بازیکن خوبی داری خیلی خوب چیزیست یکی دیگه هم بیا اینه پاسانتر بیا اینه بیا FLM خیلی قشنگ بازی میکنه سلام علیکم جور بخیر من امروز دنبال تو میگشتم قندرون که بیای چند تا گیم بزنیم قندرون گیم تو خیلی خوبش هست پاسکاری تو خیلی خوشکارم ما به خدا نه پاسکاری که جداگانه چیزی تا یکی میاره توپ رو میاره در جا میرسونی اونجا خیلی قشنگ است به خدا ترکیبت خیلی قشنگ است بیا امروز چندین ما گفتم نبودی قم دارم من فکر کردم رفتی پابجی رنکاب Mann, okay. Du hast mit mir gesagt, Bruder, ich habe gesagt, wer der Erste kommt. Ich lade niemanden, das sage ich, okay, du musst nächster kommen. Ich mache gar nicht. Jeder kann schneller kommen, das kommt. Der Kar budum, okay, komm. Kar budum, okay, Bruder. Wir haben keine so Liste, damit du Erster bist oder der Zweite bist. Kommt Erster, kommt Zweiter. Mir ist scheißegal, Hauptsache du kommst. Okay, Bruder. Hauptsache du kommst. Einfach du musst kommen. Achso, warte, wir müssen die Gegnermannschaft auch schauen. Nicht schlecht. 107. Play. Oh, dadam, Bruder, das ist خطرناک. سوارز جای از بندازی قنداری خطرناکتر میشه جای از بلغاریایی هست کجایی هست 102 جای از سوارز بنداز ببین چیکار میکنه تو به خدا بعضی هست 102 103 104 هستن ولی بیگانت هستن با 100 هستن کوالیتیشون بهتر از اون 103 104 است بیرق افغانستان رو میتونیم انتخاب کنیم ده تیم خود. چرا که نمیتونیم انتخاب کنیم؟ و ویدیوش زیاد موندم. سلام، بیا نکست مچ. اوکی بیا نکست مچ، مشکل نیست. هر کس که اومد بچه نکست مچ. من دوست دارم با همه شما بازی کنم، ولی که شما قندرونو.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And he's gone looking for safety. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Guardiola is there and he can get that clear. He's gone forward. Floats it up and over. Good read, needed to be. And that is out of play.
الان هم تک به تک بازی میکنن، دفعه دیگه هم تک به تک، هر دفعه تک به تک.
And it's Rivaldo.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Van Bouten cuts out the pass. And he's there to clear it. Oh, he's in! And Stoichkov! Now, what about a counter-attack? And he's there to retrieve it. Turan.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
بچه که جدید هستم، بچه فالو فراموش شه، لایک هم بزنه خدا یارتون.
And we have our very first corner. And he gets rid in a hurry. And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. And that has been cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Messi. And that was very necessary. And that could set him on his way. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Oh, he's managed to
Wie
get
kannst du
it
mit
all
mir
wrong.
spielen? Ich mache einfach, du siehst die ID und dann kannst du einfach mit ID reinkommen. Du siehst ID und dann kommst du. Du hast auch letzte Room ID gesehen.
So, third corner of the game.
Oh shit.
White gets it away.
Geil. Wie viel Ecke mache ich das? Junge, ich muss ein Tor machen, das geht nicht.
Corner number
Ich muss
4 coming up
eine
here.
Ecke Tor machen.
Alexander-Arnold goes short.
Wachkammer.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Messi and Rivaldo. Stoichkov.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He is just caressing the
لا
ball.
لا 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 لا. گیچ میزنه هم دارم. گیچ میزنه. ما هم این طرف بره. من میخواد تو انداخت بسه گفتم بذار بریم این دفاع میکنه این قسمی هست نه.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Rivaldo. Guardiola. Rivaldo. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Rivaldo. Stoichkov.
Okay, 1 minute.
Catches it safely.
Okay, brother, 1 minute. Jetzt Internet ist gut. Jetzt Internet ist gut, Bruder. بچه الان اینترنت خیلی خوب است.
No easy
تو
games at this
هات
level,
صاده.
and that is proven here.
خیلی
Neither
خوبش.
side any
Oh,
further
oh,
forward
Manager.
from where they were 45
Der
minutes
beste
ago,
Spieler
but they
kommt jetzt
start
rein.
lethargic, far from
Der
solid,
eine der besten
highly
Spieler kommt rein.
engaging.
Einer der besten Spieler von meiner Mannschaft.
Opinion you'd like to
Der
express
ist der
on the
beste,
first half?
beste.
Well, I don't think we need
Ich mag
the
ihn
stats to
sehr.
be on the screen to tell us about the pass completion rate, which has been obviously a letdown in this first half. All too often we've seen players left frustrated because of poor decision making and just a general sloppiness. So I'm sure the boss will be getting stuck into his players to
Einer der
improve
beste.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. So neither side has yet broken through.
Oh, ich hab Lag gesprochen,
Away.
oder? Lag gekommen.
Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. That's just
Boah,
playing it
richtig war
safe
ja, ne?
and
Die waren
simple.
jetzt so.
Cavani gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. He's shifting through the gears here. Cavani, oh, that's wonderful alertness. And they've got rid.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
Thuram. Maradona. Cleared away. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side
Nah.
has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Adams. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Thuram. Nakata. It's Nakata! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They're up to 5 corners now. And it's been taken short.
حالا چی شده؟
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Adams.
Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Alexander-Arnold is there to clear. And it's Rivaldo. Got a shot away.
اوه از کجا شوت زد ریوالدو؟ وای چه شوتی زد. وای 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 وقت کم مانده. وای خیلی بد شد، بد شد زد.
Is fantastic. Right on the bootlaces and it packed a lot of
وای
venom.
خیلی قشنگ.
Strike.
چوش جی جیز جی جیز جی جیز. چه یک شوت دیوانه زد.
Barcelona take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
های 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 های.
Through there. He's through here. Thuram calmly anticipates.
Added time.
And they're back on the ball again.
تمام شد
And
وقت.
the referee brings it to a close.
وای 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 چه شوتی زد. راشد خیلی خوبش. راشد به خیلی شوت دیوانه زدی راشد. هیچ کاری کردن نمیتونست. خیلی قشنگ بود. خیلی قشنگ بود. خیلی خوبی شد راشد. بسیار تر بسیار تر. بیا نفر بعدی بچه. الان آیدی رو که داره نه. این آیدی اسمونه 15 67 40 37. بالا سر عکس محمد صلاح سگانید بچه. بالا سر عکس محمد صلاح ببینید اینجا آیدی نوشته. نوشته روم آیدی 1565 هم درون اینجا نوشته است. این آیدی است. الان آیدی رو بگیرین همین الان دیدین بچه‌ها یوتیوب هم که دیدین دیگه نفر بیرو کردم نرفته بیرو کردم برین روش بزنین پشت سرم داخل رو میشین اومدی تو هستی نه ای تو هستی دارن خیلی خوبش خیلی خوبش GG's ترکیب تیما رو نشان نمیدم من خوبش باز آمدم ایارم بی تو مگر دارم جدا بچه ها جدید هستم بچه فالو فراموش نشه بزنین ما یک سایر دارم میگم یک سایر دارم چی میگه یک سایر من نفهمیدم 1000 لایک کردیم پس هست یا نه 3000 لایک هرچی بیشتر لایک کنی قم داره لایف فوریو میخوره به کافی لایف فوریو میندازن پیسه نمیاره فوریو میندازن پیسه کسی میاد لایک کنه
This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And already we're underway here. And he's managed to get free. And the shot!
کله دیگه مسی چی داری تو؟ باید مراقب باشیم.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Okay, das ist deine Schuld. Du siehst der Passwort und ID und du kommst rein nicht. Du musst reinkommen. Du wartest auf mich, dass ich dich reinbringe. Das schaffst du nicht.
Providing an outlet on that flank. Climbs up big. Oh, that was a brilliant.
Leider kann ich nicht. Du musst einfach versuchen. Jeder hat versucht und geschafft. Du schaffst auch.
With their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And that should get the job done. He's gone for goal! And now a sudden chance to counter. And he welcomes it in, and he's cut it out. And now they can clear their lines. Oh, what has happened here? Neymar, he's picked his way through. He's got tools. Goal! Galatasaray! And Galatasaray have the lead.
خیلی خوبش.
Galatasaray clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
گرفتم. Really drilled it.
McTominay gets across to intercept that. Now it's Batistuta.
Offside.
I think that's
Offside.
Yes, it is.
Okay, Bruder, du musst erst kommen. Du hast ID gesehen und du musst einfach erste kommen. Wenn du nichts.
That's a little off target. Vinicius Junior going face to face and the header.
Wow. Shit, امباپه چیکار میکنی امباپه غم درون؟ گل نکرد.
You can't ask for much more than that.
نه شت اشتباس.
Oh, smashing header.
Wow.
Just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Looking for options for movement. He has found the way through.
بابا پاس به این میدادی غم درون.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. He's shifting through the gears here. Played into the middle. Livakovic is there to take. Now, what about a counter-attack? Pass is just off target.
2 added minutes.
But it
have
is
been
clear
in
to
the
see
game.
that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
خیلی مقبول.
And there's the end of the first half.
میگه ما هم لایک میکنه نه تو لایک
So there
نکن.
we are, half-time. Both teams head into their
تو لایک
respective
نکن. تو
dressing
لایک
rooms.
نکن.
And while there was a genuine flow about the
این
game,
بار دنیز
most
نیوز میخوام
importantly,
بیام.
there's been just one telling
آوا
moment.
اینو باشه.
It's still very tight here. The game still up for
بعد نوک
grabs.
تغییرش بدم
And the
چون
half-time score.
آیدی روم دیدیم بچه‌ها آیدی روم تا الان هم هست تغییر نکردم.
Points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
No, again, there's no way through. The less said about that pass, the better.
How many interceptions have
نه
we seen?
شت
Someone's got to up the...
نه شت ای شت فاز گل دادم هالی شت هالی
A
شت
2-0 lead, and they're firmly in control. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
70,987.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Now it's fit. Great chance!
آه
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
یه
he
گل
was
میزدم
well
آره
placed to deal with that.
McTominay, and the pass is intercepted. And it's played forward. Nakata makes the interception. Oh no, this
آه
He's
بگیر دیگه
got-
توپ رو دیگه لامصا
That pass has been well intercepted. Vitinha in acres of space out wide. Now it's Maradona. Half an hour gone in the second half.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Oh, that's fabulous. Showing good feet.
بابا گیم بزن دیگه
To
جارو
lose out here, not against this opponent.
چیکار میکنه قمدانو چیکار میکنه کجا میری گیم بزن دیگه
Bellingham. That's really
Vay,
well
guricht.
maneuvered. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Maradona, and he's onside. He is through here. Great big chance. And he hits the net.
میگریزه قمدانو
Late drama, late goal. This will be one frantic ending.
های های های
That was
فقط بیا
easy.
بک کام بک کام بک کام بک کام بک
Such a smart
Come
finish,
back.
and the setup was very good too, but defensively they didn't cover themselves
Come
in
back.
glory here.
وقت نمونده یال پاسکاری میکنم دارم وقت
Got
نمونده
ourselves a game here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, played through for the wide man. Now it's Batistuta. He's found some space.
Galatasaray probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
آی شت
Intercepted.
آی امیر پاس نمیدن رفته بودم گل بود داخل امیر پاس نمیدادم زود پاس دادم خوبیش
Could so easily have won.
او پاس گل نمیدادم این هم اگه نمیکردم خراب بود حالا گیم حداقل میبردم خدا حالا خوبش جی جیز خیلی خوبش شد مقبول خیلی قشنگ. ببین چند نفر بعدی دیر پاس داد. نه زود پاس دادم، باید کمک دیرتر پاس میدادم. راست میگی دیر پاس دادم، راستی دیر پاس بعد زودتر پاس میدادم. و هم محکم پاس میدادم که زود میرفت توپ، خیلی خوب میشد. یه رفت داخل روم. نه بیا روم جدید جور میکنم، پسورد جدید است بچه. روم جدید پسورد جدید که جدید بیا. اوکی اینه بیان. روم جدید پسورد جدید اینه 15 95 95 47 15 95 95 47 15 95 95 47. اینه تکراری بود. اینه بیان تکراری نبیاریم بچه ها. باز خدا باز این رئال مادرید میشه 6 تا میکنه. اینه گفته باشم این رئال مادرید که برام میگه کی تکرار نیست. بیا یک کابوس خمدنی تو با تو گیم زدم. بازار کم بچه گیم نزدم خمدنی کچه که گیم نزده کله تر دیگه. امید صبر کنه. امید ایزا مانده انتقام میگیره. امید بیا بچه ها نفر بعدی بیا. تکراری یک چند دقیقه نه بچه بذار که نوبت دیگران برسه. یه چند نفر خیلی ناله میکنن نرسیدن. کم نه تو کم نیا. نه نفر بعدی بیا. تو گیم زورین بذار چند نفر دیگه بیان قدیم. چند نفر ناله میکنن نیومدن داخل. خمدنی بیان. اینه هم این 3 نفر انداختن بیرون تا الان نیومدن. این بار نیومدن دیگه نیومدن. این مرتضی نفر جدید اومد. این بار اگه نیومدن نیومدن بکفین دیگه ما مقصر نیستیم. این 3-4 نفر کیک کردن تا شما بیایم. میفهمم تو بازی نکردی، اون خاطری که بازی نکردی تو رو نمانده. نه باز میارم یه دقیقه بچه‌ها چیز کنن. یکم اینایی که چند نفر در لایو خیلی ناله میکنن میگه ما نیومدیم. اینترنتت خوب بود بازی نتونستم. اینترنتم خوب بود خداییش بگی. اینترنتم الان این لایو بعد از ظهرم خراب نبود خداییش. امون رمز آیدی رو دیشته باشین. چند بودک آیدیش چند بود بچه‌ها؟ یوتیوب میتونن عقب بکشن ویدیو را. بچه کسایی که یوتیوب ندارن برن داخل تلگرام، اونجا لینکش میتونن ببینن. یوتیوب ما اگه یوتیوب پیدا نکردین از اونجا باز ببین. اینترنت خراب بود بازی از من یک نفر پرش است. اوکی 15 95 95 47 بچه‌ها این رمز آیدی روم بعدی است. همین رمز آیدی روم بعدی است. 15 این چیز کرده رونالدو قشرش میشه اسمش اینه. این رمز آیدی است بچه‌ها. اینه چیز کردم چیز کردم فیکستر کردم چی میگن آویزانش کردم ببینید دیگه.
The match day noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And as you can see, we've already started here.
خیلی خوبش.
And that has earned a few.
آیدی بچه دارین آیدی روم بعدی اینه بزنید دیگه. Wenn jemand nicht geschafft hat, dann habt ihr ID 15 95 95 74 44 sorry 47 Goal. Wow. Wow.
A whisker high.
Coutinho nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
Wenn das Spiel vorbei ist, direkt einfach.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
He's got the shot away.
چه قدرت بدنی داره این مسی؟ کی بود؟ شنایدر بود. مسی بود. اون چه قدرت بدنی داشت بچه دیدین؟ نفر نمیگه چه توپ از او بگیره بیراته.
That is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He won't be happy with that one, and he's managed to get free. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Allah 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 Allah. کجا میخوای بیای تو؟
Adams did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Now it's Nakata. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Well, it's certainly not a grab affair, Peter.
Allah.
It's had its moments.
Oh, good. Nakata!
واه نکاتا نکاتا.
Split second reaction.
کمی دریب کنیم. اوکی کمی دریب بازی کنیم. بازی بعدی رو چیز کنیم بذار که نیمار رو بیارن کمی که دریب کنم.
Taking this corner.
کمی که دریب بازی کنه. باخت دادم دیگه بچه مقصر نیست فقط من دریب بازی میکنم. کمی که جالب بشه. تو ویدیو دریب پرم نیاز دارم من.
Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Great ball and he's in. Vinicius
اوه
Junior!
کم بودم این گل بشه.
Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
This is proving to be a very good spell.
اوکی دویست دقیقه when the next comes.
They've got to make it count.
Vinicius Junior.
Hala.
A little off target. That pass has been well intercepted.
Shit.
Better, and so did he. Nakata. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Nakata. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Belletti.
خیلی قشنگ.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But that's unfavourable for this second half.
Interesting half. Oh, they could be caught out here.
Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
That looks a good ball through. He's got tall. He's missed by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Belletti.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Real chance!
The attendance for this match was 71.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Neymar, he is through here. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Maradona. Nakata. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? And he welcomes it in. He has found the way through. Oh, what a climb! He scored! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. Oh,
Hola.
what a mistake! He's shifting through the gears here.
پاس بگیر توپ بزن وایش پاس شوت نمیزنه هرچی میزنم شوت کنم توپ میبرد به خود خود ای خیلی خراب بود اینجا هنگ کرده بود یک لحظه
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner and he picked them off instead.
چرا یک خراب بازی میکنه
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Thuram calmly anticipates.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
The ball's gone astray. Oh, he's found him in space.
چرا استاده میشه از یک لحظه یک لحظه چرا استاده
He's found a way through. And here's Schneider.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
خیلی خوبش
And there goes the final.
خیلی خوبش خیلی مقبول
May hit them hard and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry and the outcome in the end.
مقبول چقدر زدم نشد به خدا یه لحظه گیج شدن پلیرها هر چی زدم شوت نمیکرد خم دارم خیلی خوبش مرتضی اصلا پلیرها تو هم سعی نکردم چه قسمه خوب پلیرهای بود این وسطش 700 پلیرهای بود که میزد جو شوت بود خیلی خوبش خیلی مقبول بریم مختار وقت آیدی روم را دوباره تغییر بده آیدی رو چرا؟ آیدی رو باز تغییر بده دوباره به خاطر کیک کردن حالا بذار که این اومد دیگه مچ بعدی رو با تغییرش میدم آیدی روم مچ بعدی تغییرش میدم مچ نشده نه دیگه از من نمیاد از من نمیاد یعنی چی هم دارم what is due there what there want brother what there want این بار تو باش این بار بذار بازیکنه که چینی که بیارم اینجا تو بیار جایزه بازیکن این بار چه شوت های دیونه میزنیم پلیر خیلی بازه سلام جور بخیر سلام علی اکبر لالا یک ما را جان کن من جان کسی را نمیکنم کار ندارم ده جانش ماما جان قبل فارسی های شما چرا چیز میکنه چرا جوین میش عد میش یونگ اوکی جوین انگلیسی
This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest
Hala.
chorus of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way.
جوین میش
Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Nakata.
Wow.
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Brother.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner.
Yeah, it may not seem
shit,
but it is. I think the first corner can always set the tone.
And now they can spring out of defence. He's got a side of goal. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Look, it's a
offside. Shit.
But the timing has
گفتم
to be
آفساید
spot on.
نبود چه آفسایدی گرفته دارم کامپیوترش چه آفسایدی گرفته
Lovely ball and a real chance.
واو خیلی قشنگ خیلی قشنگ باتیس بود باتیستا یاد چیز افتادم یاد چیز بود داخل گوشتی کج باتیستا بود
So a breakthrough already.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
نه دیگه چقدر اینا شانس دارن هر دفعه پاس گل بزنه هر دفعه پاس گل هر تیمی بیام یک دونه گل بزنه میدونن
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
He's got the shot away! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. That's tidy. It's the cutter! Denied by an instinctive save.
Okay, Bruder.
Nakata really must
Wenn
be
du
thinking
schneller
what
kommst,
he has
ich
to
mache
do
neue
to
Room,
score
okay?
there.
Corner number 2 then. Alexander-Arnold goes short, opts to hit one. No mistake.
Das ist Brother, das ist Profi.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Griezmann. And he's cut it out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Thuram gets across and deals with it. Thuram kept aware and it is reclaimed easily.
Oi.
Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. And he thumps it clear. Oh, he's found support out wide. Guardiola.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Lager second.
And here's Maradona. Griezmann. Cruyff! Now, who's going to be first to this? That's another chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, he'll be a little vexed with himself, having done well to get there first.
And he's only too happy to take that back.
And
the first half is done. So after a
GG's.
engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix. In what is shaping up to be a super
بازیکن‌های زیر سکان.
every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half this.
Well, it's still anyone's game as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
Ich heiße TikTok, siehst du hier unten. Hier steht TikTok, Achkzai.
Vinicius Junior. Maradona.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Maradona has created one goal already. Maradona going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Speculative strike. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Maradona clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So, third corner of the game.
گل است. مارادونا گل میزنه.
Terrific.
گفتم گل است. گفتم گل است. اینا مارادونا نزد، چیزی زد، گواردیولا زد.
They had breathing space. Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Offside. What the crack? What is this, brother? This is
They've seen the
خطرناک.
light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Neymar. And here's Maradona.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Maradona. Nakamura looking to get on the end of this.
استوب کردم، استوب نمی‌کردم درست.
That's headed upfield. Now it's Cruyff. He's found a way through. And the ball is out of play. Van Bouten calmly anticipates. And
Offside.
he's straight offside.
ببینم کدوم بازیکن میاره. خیل. اوه مارادونا رو وسط گذاشته. سلام ناصر. کد رو بگو، نمیفهم. روم جدید باید جور کنم. کد رو نمیفهم فعلا.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. He can run onto that. Bellingham! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Bellingham actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's been taken short. And that was very necessary. Bellingham. Maradona. What a throw in. And it's Maradona. Nakamura, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And that has been clubbed away. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Maradona, and that's really well manoeuvred. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Oh, that's a key interception. Adams cuts out the pass.
Added minutes has
Deftly
been
away.
indicated.
Neuer gets it away. Raul. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this.
اینه بچه ها بیاین 16 12 75 17 رئیس جاش چنج میکنم تشکر از گل تشکر زمان thank you بابت گل تشکر از زمان نه گیم نزده ایران نموندم گیم بزنم برو دیگه نه تکراری بود نه این نفر گیم نزده تا حالا یه بار اومد 2 بار کشیدمش ایره نه قبل تکرار نیست کشیدمش بیرون دفعه قبل 3 بار کشیدمش بیرون 2 بار کشیدمش بیرون تکراری نیست نزدن گیم اومدم بیشتر بازی کرد نکرد بیچاره اومدم بیرون با بازی نکردم بعد از این بان ما بیام اوکی هر کسی که زود اومد بچه من نمیارم کسی رو بگم او بیارن تو بیا نیاره نوبتی باشه خیلی نفرها زیاد هستن نوبتی تا صبح خلاص نمیشه ولی هر کسی که زود اومد دیگه خوش اومد از دیروز منتظر هستم رو بیا دیگه
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Now the finish! It's off target and
اساد کدام شهر آلمان هستی؟ دورتموند هستم ایالت NEW
Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is... Oh, he's had a shot! Now, and again! Messi!
آخر گل شد
Genius! Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his caliber can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Neymar.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
اشتباهی من تو را نکردی
better, and so did he. Thuram calmly anticipates. And here's Vinicius Junior. Maradona, Neymar, Vinicius Junior, Vinicius Junior! Rice, can he spark a counter here? Oh, played through for the wide man.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
He's gone for goal!
Wow.
Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring.
Mbappe! And kept knocked out by the most elastic of
چه بازی
plays.
جالب
Really
شد.
anticipated that well, didn't he?
Rice. They're back in possession and ready to go again. We've got 5 minutes
Allah.
till half time.
چرا نگرفتی نه؟
Adams cuts it out. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And the finish! They've done it!
خیلی خوب شد.
Throw themselves right back into it.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look,
There's the whistle for half-time. A pretty decent watch this.
جی ولی چه پاسی بود. اوه چه پاسکاری تمیزی شد بچه‌ها. اینترنتش خراب است. خدا کنه اینترنتش خراب نکنه. میتونه باشه. خراب نشه.
Reflections on the first half.
it's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Mbappe. Coming on the field is
There's the whistle then to start the second half.
substitution.
Guardiol. Vinicius Junior. Well-timed, excellent interception. Maradona. That looks a good ball through. Now it's Drogba. Great hit! Goal!
Dependability is one
Jesus.
thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was...
نه نه
To shoot!
چه وسط خالی رقم دارن.
That is remarkable! All
همگی تنها چالش رسیدی چی داره.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their
Ha ha
reaction
ha ha
has
ha
been
ha.
emphatic.
Oh oh oh.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
This is quite a battle.
والله لا 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 لا
There's
لا.
resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
دلی دارم.
That's been won straight back. He's looking to set free a runner. Nakata. It's Nakata!
نکاتا
That is very close.
نکاتا.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Guardiola.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Vinicius Junior.
بازی چی شده؟
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And they've got rid. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He'll learn from it. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Cleared away. Rice. Now it's Nakata. Oh, and he's through the middle. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there. and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
Added minutes has been indicated.
No way through. And it's Neymar. Maradona, great chance!
چه مسخره بازی درون از دروغ همین وسط گیر کرده بودید 2 دقیقه از دروغ
I was impressed with both the movement and
چه
the
ثانیه
pass,
باختم
both
دیگه
causing lots of problems for that defense.
1 ثانیه مونده بود قمدرون سوت نداد کافی این وسط گیر کرده بود به خدا چند بار 3 بار 4 بار این وسط اومد دید که من اینجا یک نقطه ضعف الان دارم وسط من خب جا فهمید گفت از دروغ پاسکاری از دروغ پاسکاری میکرد قمدرون پاسش دقیق میرفت خیلی خوبش بود قمدرون پاسکاری چقدر دقیق میرفت خیلی خوبش خوبش جیز بیا نفر بعد روم خراب شد ولی قمدرون اینترنت دقیقا لودینگ زده بود ما را خب نفهم چی شد قمدرون لودینگ میزدی ما را نیمه دوم اینقدر لودینگ بود که اصلا کار نمیکرد جیز بچه ها بیان let's go guys let's go اینه بچه ها 16:03 43:90 16:03 43:90 let's go guys بچه چیز دیگه نمونده بچه 18 کا بشیم بچه ها کسایی که فالو نزدن بزنن دیگه 20 نفر دیگه نیاد 20 نفر هم نیست 18 نفر دیگه مونده 17 نفر که بشیم 18 کا بچه بزنن چیز تکراری بود تکراری نبود من دارم کی تکراری مثلا سعی نکنید کی است که تکراری است یا نیست عربستان سعودی فکر کنم 10 بار با این گیم زدم که ببینم گیمشم نمیفهمم کی هستن با این گیم زدم 10 بار گیم زدم به نظر من بیا نفر بعدی بیا به نفر بعدی این نفر قم دارم 10 بار امروز گیم زدم نمیفهمم نامش چی بود قم دارم بس است دیگه بذار یک نفر دیگه بیا. یه دقیقه بچه ببینیم یک هدف دارم خب ببینم که تیم چلسی داریم یا نه داخل انگلند حسابیا فاین اروپا انگلیس چلسی داریم بچه چلسی داریم اینه چلسی داریم بچه میایم یک نفر پاریس میگیریم یک نفر چلسی رو میگیریم بریم بازی سبا شو پیش بینی میکنم بچه‌ها هستن بازی سبا شو پیش بینی میکنم میریم با هم دیگه یک نفر چلسی رو میگیره یک نفر چی رو میگیره این پاریس میگیره فهمیدی بچه‌ها تک به تک تو پاریس هستیم چلسی اوکی یک نفر چلسی رو بگیره یک نفر من مچ اولی چلسی میگیرم مچ دومی رو با پاریس میگیرم اوکی ببینید کدوم تیم میبرن بچه‌ها میریم بازی میکنیم ببینیم کدوم تیم میبره آخرش اگه تیم قشنگ برده بود دیگه میفهم دیگه ببینیم یک تصمیم میگیریم دیگه ببین داخل لایو بچا چه میگن پاریس میبره یه چیز اوکی ایت بازی میکنه که جذابترش که بتونیم بازی سباشه برای ما چی پیش بینی کرده باشه ببین کریستیانو رونالدو رو نداره اینجا رونالدو رو بگیرم ما رونالدو نیست اینجا رونالدو رونالدو اصلا نیست بنده خدا. چرا اینجا فکر کنم آخر است. رونالدو اینجا آخر است نه. ولی چی دروازه‌بان بچه؟ این دروازه‌بان هم میای به زودی. این دروازه‌بان هم به زودی میای. دروازه‌بان الالال. یک دروازه‌بان دیوانه ای هستین. یک دروازه‌بان دیوانه بیش از حد دیگه خطرناک است. این دروازه‌بان هم میای به زودی. فکرتون باشه 100%. این بازیکن آماده نه؟ این بازیکن آماده. مال رونالدو اصلا نیست. عثمان دمبله را سکن چه قسمی؟ عثمان دمبله را سکن او بدر. عثمان دمبلهش خیلی قشنگ است. بال کنترلش 81، دریبلینگش همه چیزاش رو شوتش چه قسمیش است. خوبش است یعنی. فلامن چیز هم میکنه توپاش چیپی دارم خوب میزنه این عثمان دمبله. بابا قیمتش ارزون است 120 تاست بچه. کسی که بازیکن نمیخره عثمان دمبله خیلی خوبش هستین. اوه عثمان دمبله خیلی. این که چه قسمش است. این خیلی دوست دارم هم درون. این جالب نیست این عثمان دمبله از این بهتر است. رونالدو اینجا هست. رونالدو شکست خورده. رونالدو چی شده که اینجا باشه؟ کاش تاریخ ها زده میشد. تاریخ های بازیکن ها اینجا می بود اینا. خب بچه ها میریم تک به تک جور میکنیم. من چیزی میگیرم یعنی تک به تک جور میکنیم. خب اینجا ایره میزنم که برین تیمای خودتون انتخاب کنید. تیمای باشگاهیتون نمیاد، تیمای خودم هستن. میریم پیش بینی میکنیم. اوکی بازی اولی را ببینیم چند دقیقه. 5 دقیقه میشد. خیلی خوب وقت کمتر بگیریم که بتونیم باز بیشتر بزنم. وقت نمیشه. وقت استانداردش هستم اصلا اینجا. این یکی چی هست؟ یکیش ein Bewertung von Fußball. اوکی این هم هست. این غیر فعال کنه چی میشه؟ استانداردش هست. اوکی بچه ها بیان. یوتیوب زیرو چه زود اومدم دارم. پاسپورت هم نداره. اوکی فعلا این اومده. زیرو تو چی رو میگیری؟ زیرو داخل لایف نشه کن تو کی هستی؟ زیرو تو کی هستی داخل لایف و تو چی میگیری؟ من چلسی رو برام میگیرم. من چلسی رو میگیرم. اول چلسی رو میگیرم. بازی فینال جام ملت‌های بهتر نه جام ملت‌ها نیست او بده. جام بهترین باشگاه بهترین کلوب‌های جهان است. اوکی بریم چیکار میکنه؟ جام جهانی بهترین باشگاه است. یه تیپش میگم. ببینیم چیکار میکنن دیگه. لیتس گو. خب اروپا، انگلیس و چلسی. چلسی رو انتخاب میکنم من. درست انتخاب کنید. چلسی هست یا نه؟ نه لستر سیتی زدم. قبلا چلسی رو بیار. لستر سیتی رو زدم. کو چلسی کو؟ لیورپول. اینه چلسی. اینه چلسی رو انتخاب کردیم. ببینیم پاریس در مقابل چلسی چه میکنه. اوکی پاریس در مقابل چلسی. بازیکن‌های چلسی رو که میبینیم. اوه خب ببینم تو چیکار میکنی. اون تو بنجیگا وسط بگی. این 90ش خیلی قشنگ است. ولی اون هم قشنگ است. واه این خیلی تیت میزنه بازی میکنه. اوکی خب بچه ها بازیکن‌های چلسی رو داریم در مقابل بازیکن‌های سرمربی کی هست؟ سرمربی خودش رو انتخاب کرده. چرا؟ سرمربی خودش هست. هیچ تغییر نکرده. چی بود؟ بال بازیش نشنل کنترش میزنه. نشنل کنترش نمیفهمم چه قسمی گیم میزنه بازیکن. ولی نگفته برای ما که چی داره. این بازیکن هر چی که بزنی عمو درست است. فهمیدی بچه‌ها؟ اوکی رونالدو چیکار میکنه؟ این پرتغال انتخاب کرده. کله زیر سکم. برو بیرون. ایره بکشم بیرون. بیا ما برش داریم یک ساعت نه تو لک میزنیم برای ما رفته پرتغال انتخاب کرده. هم دارم بیا بیرون. من یک ساعت بهش میگم برو چیزی بگیر، رفته برام پرتغال گرفته. کلت جمع کن. هم دارم از گیم نمیفهمی، لایو خبر نداری. یک نفر دیگه بیا بچا. هم دارون یک ساعت ما اومدیم که داریم چلسی و لیورپول می چی میگن چلسی پاریس بگیریم، این رفته برام پرتغال گرفته. هم دارم کلت سکون. هم داریم ما میگیم که بیاید درست کن گیم جالب بشه، رفته برام پرتغال گرفته. هم داری جمع کن کلت. کم یوسی برام روان میکنه رول پاس بزنیم. ما پابجی با یوسی چی هسته؟ یوسی چی رقم چی هست بابا؟ آقا مسخره نکنه بچا، اینجوری کنین دیگه نمیارم قم گیم. دیگه شرمنده یک نفر دیگه رو میارم. دیگه ما نمیتونیم برشم قم ما میگیم گیم جالب بشه. هر کی برای خودش تیم داره برای. یه دیگه گیم خرابی میکنه. ما یک ساعت رفتیم چی میچینه میطرف و طرف. حالا نه اشتباه شد. تا دیروز خوب پابجی میزدی. نه من پابجی نمیزنم. دیوانه کرد با خدا. چه آدم بی عقلی بودی. نفر یک ساعت ما داریم بهش میخوانیم، آخر وقت ما رو اینقدر گرفت آدم. چه آدم بی عقلی بودی بابا. ما یک ساعت تو میگم که بیا این انتخاب کن، تو رفته برای ما پرتغال گرفته. کل حال گیم یک ساعت ما یک ساعت چینیم خود یک ساعت پس برگشت کنه. چه آدمای پیدا میشن با خدا. یک ذره فکر کنید قم درونو. بیا بچا یه نفر از لایو بیا. نه تو را کیک هستی. خداحافظت. برای بیرون که ما رو مسخره خودت کردی. برو یک نفر دیگه جاش بیا بچا. هم درون یک ساعت تو میگم بیا گیم بزنید کنه، تو رفتی پرتغال برام گرفتی. از داستان خبر نداری که چی به چی هست. یک نفر دیگه بیا. جریمت باشه که دیگه بفهمید چی به چی هست. ما میگم بیا بازی سباش رو پیش بینی کنیم، ببین چند تا برد داره، چند تا برد میکنیم، ببین کی درست پیش بینی میکنه. ما بازی قبلی که پرتغال و کی بود در مقابل کی بود بازیش میگم پرتغال، پاریس در مقابل کی بود بازی میکرد خدایا پیش بینی کردیم. پاریس در مقابل کی بود؟ چمپیونز لیگا بود. در مقابل اینتر بود. پاریس در مقابل اینتر بود بازی کردیم، پیش بینی ما درست پیری شد. یعنی پیش بینی ما خیلی درست پیری شد. من چلسی رو میگیرم، تو برو پاریس بگی که قوی بشی. پاریس گرفت خوب میشه. خب بریم بازی ها رو ببینیم که چه قسمش از سالس کلا. اوکی این هم قویش کنیم و چیز بگیرم. بال کانترش میگیریم. چه قسمی میزنه بال کانتر؟ لنگ بالا چه قسمی نه بعدم میتونه نیمه دیون چنجش میکنه. خب بچا بریم بازی چلسی و پاریس جرمن چیز میکنیم، چک میکنیم. پاریس جرمن و چلسی را ببینم چه قسم میشه. اوکی ببینم چی کار میکنه. لنگ بالا رو بگیریم یا بال کنتر رو بگیریم؟ بخدم اشتباه نمیفهمم. لنگ بالا رو بازی نکردم، محسوب دار اینو بازی میکردم. بیا میرم میگیریم. لیتس گو بچا. به پاریس جرمن هست دیگه. قم داری چی میگی؟ پاریس جرمن نگرفته، پاریس هست دیگه. بکفی
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Yes, very nice.
This evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
بازی پاریس جرمن و چلسی هست. ببینیم که کی میبره دیگه. بیاین بچا.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big
گل اولی رو میزنه. نه
loose ball
نتونست
now.
پاره.
What has happened here? Fabian Ruiz has a goal.
اوه گل اولی رو میزنه پاریس به چلسی. گل اولی رو میزنه ولی گل دومی رو میخوره.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
وای
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
اوه گل دوم رو میزنه پاریس.
Not one but two. It is a dream start.
اوه
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you
Yeah,
would have
macho.
thought that when the last one went in.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Fabian Ruiz. And the pass is intercepted.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
این که چسبیدم هم دیگه.
João Neves defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his hits one. They've scored.
چلسی 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 چه شوتی زد.
It was the crispest of hits. He just
بیا
crushed it in.
دو یک گیم برمیگرده. خب دو تا گل پاریس میزنه، دو تا گل چلسی یک گل چلسی میزنه. اوکی
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Fabian Ruiz.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and
خیلی قشنگ.
ambitious and adventurous too.
João Neves. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And the counter is on. Oh, that's fabulous. Well read, and the danger is averted. And they
خیلی
got rid.
خوبیش. حالا
We expected better, and so did he. Now it's Dembele. Oh, just skips past his man. Dembele couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
That pass has been well intercepted. Wriggles his way through. Kvaratskhelia. He is through here. Look at the Fabian Ruiz.
اوه
It's there. Two up now, and they are cruising. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
And here's Dembele. And he's got the beating of his man. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Good effort.
نیمه اول خلاص
And
شد.
it is right on half time.
Yes brother PSG and okay. به نظر شما چیست؟ یعنی پی اس جی میزنه 3 تا گل؟ به نظر من میزنه، خداییش میزنه. شاید نیمه اول نزنه ولی نیمه
Away again.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Now it's Nkunku. James. Caicedo. And here's Nkunku. Kvaratskhelia. He's shifting through the gears here. He's under a lot of pressure there. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Kvaratskhelia. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Fernandez. Pass somewhat off target. That is a great pick out.
Ne?
Well sorted out.
Shit.
Nuno Mendes. Fabian Ruiz. Kvaratskhelia providing an outlet on that flank. Fabian Ruiz!
Oh.
He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Sanchez better. Yes, bro, look at me now.
Substitution on the field. Number
Chelsea,
Paris
winner.
Saint-Germain with the corner. There first.
8. Fernandez.
Cucurella tries to clear. Big chance!
Oh.
Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Well, I think he's surprised himself
yeah,
how he
we-
managed not to hit the target then.
Nee,
He
neyse.
seemed to believe it was going in.
Sancho. Number 11. Madrid.
شاید اونو بازیکن‌ها قرضی بودن دیگه تیم.
9. Fofana. Number 4. Anderer. Substitution.
Lavia. Dewsbury Hall.
والا
Now James. Madueke. Lavia. Dewsbury Hall. He's had a hit! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
And he could have eased the pressure on his team by taking them within one of an equaliser. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that is out of play. And he's in and the finish!
وای گل نشد.
Oh, should have put that away.
وای شت. خیلی قشنگ بود. به نظر من بازی 3-1 خلاص میشه.
And he was quick to react. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Real chance here. And the shots! They
3-1 4-1. اوه. به نظر من شاید 4-1 خلاص میشه.
still further.
پاریسی که من میبینم
Invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So that's it.
خیلی خوبیش.
A tale
خیلی
of two
خوبیش.
teams, one irresistible,
بازی اولی 4-1
unstoppable,
به
the
نفع
other fragile and seemingly
پاریس.
clueless.
بریم بازی رو بعدی ببینیم. بریم بازی بعدی رو ببینیم کی میاد بازی بعدی رو. بازی بعدی بیا بیرون دیگه. دارم بیرون شکم نفر بعدی بیا. پاریس بگیریم چند بیا نفر بعدی پاریس ژرمن به ما. به نظر من پاریس ژرمن با این نتیجه حداقل نبره 2-1 یا 3-1 یا 4-1 همین چیزا میبره. به نظر من پاریس ژرمن میبره. بریم بازی بعدی رو ببینیم بچه‌ها. 3 تا بازی، از 3 تا بازی این نتیجه مشخص میشه کی آخرش برنده میشه. اوکی؟ ولی بازیکن چه بازیکنی بودی غم درونه دیگه. میره چه تریکای و چه دریپی مقبولی زد به خدا. من چلسی رو گرفتم. خیلی بازیکن تایتی بود. یعنی تو سانچز کجا شد؟ سانچز اینجا هستم دارم اینجا. مثلا نه اینو نه این وین است. این وین چیز میگیره. این بازی را چلسی وین میگیره. این وین چلسی است 100%. این وین چلسی است. من شما قول میدم. یعنی من ترکیبم اول اشتباه چینده بودم، الان ترکیب چیندم. ترکیب مچ اولی سانچز نمیفهمم که سانچز هست ساله. یا او بازیکن سربسته رو ندیدم که سرش واسه اسمش نمیفهمم چی بود. اسمش خیلی خوب است.
I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter.
Can he put it away?
Offside.
That time.
No goal, brother, no goal. خوب گیم بود آمیلا.
Now they can clear their lines. He's looking to set free a runner. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was... He's having a go! And he's lifted it over.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
کوکوکوریا این کوکوکوریا که آلمان است که کوکوکوریا یک بازیکن است که زیاد بعدم میاد اسپانیایی. کوکوکوریا
engages and forces him off the ball. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Ashraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He's tactically very astute, he's versatile anywhere on that right flank, and you see him make overlap after overlap, and he loves to stretch defences.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Caicedo. Cucurella. Made a comeback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Chelsea yet to have an attempt on goal. No way through. James spots it and intercepts.
Sancho really added the width there.
Great chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Played out to the left flank.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Chelsea with the corner, there first.
Gol olsa. Chelsea gol.
That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Vitinha. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
Hey, you make it sound so simple. Oh, no, this does not look good. Marquinhos. Lavia.
There will be 1 minute
Oh, that's a key interception. And that is a little undercooked.
واه یعنی قبول دارم نیمه اول همین قسمی مساوی بره
Full of thrills and
یعنی
spills, but
ایره میشه آدم فکر کرد نیمه اول همین قسمی مساوی میرن تیما
teams walk off unscathed.
تیمای پاریس ژرمن و چلسی همین قسمی نیمه اول مساوی میرن و نیمه دوم اتفاقای میفته کن
Point of action. It is 0-0 here.
نه چلسی نگه بچه تیم چلسی رو نمیشناسین
And we're already back up and running after half-time. So the first half brought no goals.
وای
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
چلسی رو نمیشناسین چلسی رو رقم شما درست است
Is
ضعیف است
offering some sort of an
چلسی تیمی است که
A simple miscalculation, no more,
کسایی
no
که
less.
بازی فیفا کردن میدونم سالهای قبلش
Palmer. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Caicedo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Well played, well sorted out. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Palmer. Shot a goal!
چلسی یک روز یک تیمی بود خب
Split second reaction.
که تیما از اون میترسید الان پاریس چه قسمی خطرناک است چلسی هم روز میت تیم بود
Two then.
بازیکن‌ها داشت بازی میکرد
That has been knocked clear,
های
and now a sudden chance to counter. And he's found a way past. He's had it taken off him. Vitinha had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't. That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a little off target.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
No, that's been intercepted. Oh, that's well spotted. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now that's well seen too. Oh, that's fabulous. Tries a shot! Really well taken goal. That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Chelsea have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's been their hard work that has got him this lead, but I just wonder whether they can keep it up. This may take a toll now. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Okay.
Chelsea have their third corner.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
That is good alertness.
یعنی چلسی میبره. چلسی میبره یا ای که پاریس. ولی من فکر میکنم پاریس میبره. چلسی نمیبره. چلسی نمیبره. به هیچ رقم چلسی نمیتونه ببره. ولی شاید هم ببره. چلسی تیمی است، البته بازیکناش نسل جدید است، زیاد بازیکنای قدیمی نداره. چلسی نظر شما چیست بچه‌ها؟ کوکویرا یک بازیکن جدید هم نیست که بس این بازیکن چلسی ره. این بازیکن چلسی ره میشه بگیریم چون چند هست. بس این بازیکن چلسی بچه‌ها بازیکنای دیوانه داره چلسی. خب بس اینجا نه مربی اومده، نه مربی نه چلسی. کوکویرا این سانگ میونگ چه جوری است بچه‌ها؟ این سانگ میونگ خوب است یا نه؟ قمدرون به خاطر یک توپ طلا گرفته، نفر اول است قمدرون. سانچه اوکی. یه دقیقه من تیم خود یک دستکاری بکنم. یه چند تا بازیکن‌ها دیگه بیارم. مثلا کیره بنظرم یه قمدرون که گفته بودم کیره آورده بودم. خب 95 96 نه بازیکن جالبی ندارم بخوام بخدا. سانچو خیلی هم خوب بازیکنی است. خب جایزه رو میتونم البته دارم، نه نیاز نیست به این بیارم. اینجا کی زیاد از استفاده میکنم؟ این استفاده نمیکنم. مسیر استفاده نمیکنم. ایرم استفاده نمیکنم. خب بیاد اینجا دیگه ایامول باشه. اوکی 3 تا بازیکن میتونم بکشم جاش. 3 نفر دیگر بیارم. کی مثلا کی بیارم؟ ریمالدو سون ایره بس ایره بازی کنه. ایره ایدونو بیارم. ایرم بازی کنه چند تا ماچ ایرم بازی کنه خوبش تو جایزی. ولی نمیفهم چرا نزی لولش بالا نمیره. چقدر ضعیف است. پرنگش هم ضعیف است. هنش به درد نمیخوره. بیا خیلی ضعیف است. بازیکنی که خیلی چیز است این است، استاد است. استاد مگه میشه گل نزنه؟ مگه میشه گل نزنه؟ بریم بچه‌ها. بیایم بچه‌ها. من یه دقیقه میرم کم آب به خود بیارم، شما اینجا بزنیم دیگه. کوکویرا رو نداشتم من. آخ شیت، کاش سعی میکردم بچه یادم اومد از مچ بعدی کوکویرا رو سکنم. ببین کوکویرا رو دارم یا نه. رایس هم دارم، خوبش رایس هم. کوکویرا بعد اسم اصلی عادی چی هست؟ تیک تاک منفی اچکزای، همین نام چیز است، نامی که ببینین تیک تاک اچکزای. نیم داخل گیم نوشته میشه، این بالا نوشته شده الان ببینید، جا بیرق افغانستان گرین تیک تاک اچکزای نوشته.
I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. The action has already started. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus! And that's gone loose. Neither of these two want to come off second best. De Jong deals with that comfortably. Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide. And he's there to belt it away. Gabriel Jesus!
چه گولی! چه گولی گابریل جیسوس! واقعا میگه به ما زنگ بزنید، فقط اگه میخواین گل میخواید به ما زنگ بزنید. با اصلا من فکر رو نمیشد که گل بزنه. سه کنین سکو گابریل جیسوس چی بود؟ سکو خیلی قشنگ بود، خیلی خوبی شد به خدا. نایس.
So a breakthrough already. And that's really well maneuvered. Now it's Messi. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Passing is crisp and sharp. Can he get it through? Now it's Maradona. Might be danger here.
Ah, shit.
David Villa. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Played through for the wide man. So nearly the perfect ball. And here's Maradona. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Now that's well seen too. David Villa is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
He can run onto that, and he's away. It's Gabriel Jesus! He scored! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count.
Gabriel Jesus. لکم بچه خیلی لگ است.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Bellingham. He shifted it to the flank. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Now it's Rice. Rice showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Gabriel Jesus. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Big chance! And
Offside?
that's it for the first half.
Yeah,
A breathless ending.
Okay.
How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
It has been a remarkable contest.
بیا بچه
Decorated by
باید بیان.
goals, and 2 between them at half time.
هم داره اگه نمیاد که من با لایو فقط کنم برم ورزش. اگه نمیام بچه من برم دیگه ورزش کنم لایو فقط کنم.
And we're off
من
again.
تو ورزش نرفتم.
No changes at half time that we're aware of. It's a sweet ball that. Maradona providing an outlet on that flank. Bellingham, quality ball. And it's Messi. And that's another good win of the ball. He won't be happy with that one. Ruben Diaz spots it and intercepts. David Villa. He is through here. Oh, nice touch. Ajax are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Van Bouten. Now the ball's gone astray. Messi. Now the finish! And it's in!
Jeez.
And that's it. That was always inevitable. We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Allah.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Nakata. Gabriel hits one! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Thuram cuts out the pass. And here's Maradona. Oh, perfectly measured that. Can he finish? It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught napping.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Nakata. Maradona.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Nakata. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That has been cut short. And here's Jesus, and he's had a hit! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
There will be one.
He's going to be disappointed with that. That pass has been well intercepted. And that is it. The referee has seen enough.
Jeez.
Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Gabriel Jesus voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs.
Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the early goal certainly helped settle everything down, and from there you felt this was always going to go one way. So this turns out to be a very fine day at the office.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
نفر جدید است. علیک سلام، علیک سلام. خوب هستین؟ جور هستین؟ عیبی نداره دیگه، ای بود گیم کمتر شده. اوی تکراری بود، هم اون یکی خیلی تکراری بودی دیگه. دلم رو به شور بود کارکترش بازیکناش اینقدر دیدم من بیشتر دیگه. خیلی دیدم بازیکناش رو.
The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene. Can he finish? He scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
So, a breakthrough already. Maradona was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's taking no chances there. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That's gone behind for a goal kick. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Dembele! It's Dembele! Now, who's going to be first to this? Kimmich makes the interception. Hoisted in.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Gabriel Jesus!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Great defending, strong and determined. Vinicius Junior. Always onto this. Now there, he's got the shot away! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Madrid with the corner, they're first. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Engages and forces him off the ball. And one more try! They want to be quick to recover this. He's tried one! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Vinicius Junior. Well, they've got it again. Danger averted for now. Oh, played right into his path. And it's Dembele. Well timed, excellent interception. That pass has been well intercepted. Bellingham looking for options for movement. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. No, he's just misjudged that one. It's a goal kick. Beckham picks it up from the goal kick. Bellingham. And the pass is intercepted. Guardiola. Picked out Mbappe!
Added time.
And he has kept it out somehow.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Up he goes! And there is the half-time whistle. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And they win it back again. Now it's Maradona.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
What a throw in. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Maradona. And that could set him on his way. It's Gabriel Jesus! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Gabriel Jesus deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
The attendance for this match was
Gets his pass away. That's a nicely measured pass. Hits one! Just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Maradona. Played right into his path.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Thuram spots it and intercepts. That's good vision. Bastoni clears it away.
substitutions taking place.
Madrid choosing to make the first change.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Fiddles it through. Maradona.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's had a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Thuram gets over and intercepts. Alexander-Arnold. And that could set him on his way. Not the most accurate pass. Maradona looking to get on the end of this. Interesting ball. Thuram gets across to intercept that. Just 5 minutes left. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
No way through.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Decent hit!
اینقدر عمله کردم آخر یک دونه گل نتونستم بزنم. اینقدر عمله کردم.
Better.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Madrid could not have picked a better time to
Almost
snatch a
yeah.
2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to...
And that's that. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through.
خوبش به شهر وینا خوش آمدی. بیاین بچه بیاین. میاره باید سرچ کنی
Well,
بعد
what a
هم
sight
اسم
this
بیاره
is. A
بابا
beautiful
باید هم
evening
اسم بیاره
and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the more productive players around, despite being a defender. When you look at his stats and see his contributions, you can realise how key a player he really is. And I suppose in many ways you can call him the perfect example of the modern fullback.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Thuram couldn't squeeze it through.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Played back in. There's the shot! Decent enough try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
He could be in here. Nice ball. Hits one! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Ajax with the corner. They're first. Cleared without hesitation. Guardiola. And the finish! And they've got rid. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Messi. Adams gets it clear. Well, the ball's gone astray, and it's Guardiola. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, he's been caught napping. Now it's Ronaldinho. Has a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. Guardiola! Bellingham. Now it's Messi.
Oh, really well played.
He's picked his way through, engages and forces him off the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he was quick to react. And it's half-time here. And as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Substitutions taking place.
And we're off again.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Real chance! That's really well cleared. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Nicked it back promptly. Great hit! It's anyone's ball now. Oh no, what has happened here? Header! There it is! A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
After 56 minutes is number 7, Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worked a treat. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
And he's searching. Big chance!
The attendance for this match was
Split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's been taken short. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. Terrific header! Goal! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
7, Vinicius Junior.
Things starting to look very comfortable. Has a go! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
That's a shade optimistic. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
That's the corner kick. So can they do it again? Oh, smashing header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So their 4th corner of the game. Oh, good ball, and this looks promising. He's got the shot away! He's had a shot! That's going to go a long way. Guardiola. Guardiola. Good driving run. And he's intervened well there. Played long and they could be in here. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts.
Oh, what has happened here? Ruben Diaz, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. And here's Jesus. Goalkeeper's ball.
کم بود گل بشه.
Well, that's well spotted. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's really well manoeuvred. And no, that was never going to make it. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Gabriel Jesus. Passing nice and neat. Ronaldinho. Oh, they can break here. That's been cut out, well played. Turan. That'll be a throw in.
Wir haben eine Tolle mitgespielt, unser Platz. Okay.
And that is as far as it goes.
Okay, geil, wieder.
Well, don't you just love it when a plan
Platz
comes
3,
together?
super.
Victory
Runde
never in
iyice
doubt
yapmak
in the
lazım.
mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid
خیر
win,
که همیشه
which
خیر
will
است.
be
خیر
welcomed
که
all
همیشه
round.
خیر است.
Vinicius Junior
با
claiming the man
12
of the
تشون
match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Batisperta. Sonst. اینستا چه قسم میشه؟ اینستا 99 میشه. پرایم دیاز این چه قسم میشه؟ نمیدونم اصلا از این استفاده نمیکنم. رونالدو رو هم داره. رونالدو 99 میشه نه؟ شت سونگ اصلا استفاده نکن. چند تا سونگ میانگ؟ یکی است نه؟ یه دونه سونگ میانگ دارن درست؟ اصلا یمی یک دونه است. اوکی رودری رو بس نیمار هم داره شود درست نمیزنه. اینو بیارم جایی که جای مسی بعدا اینو میتونیم باز جای ازی چنج کنم. اوکی اوکی درسته تو عمالا گیم زدیم داره تو رو گیم زدیم برو کلید از اگه چند دقیقه پیش گیم زدیم بیان 16 45 95 اوکی یکی هست اینجا به انبار انبار چنگ چون رو جا از اینو باز دارم ببینیم چه قسمی باز میکنم. ایمانم تکراری است. امین نفرم تکراری است. بذار کیکش کنم. امین نفرم تکراری است شاید. تکراری امین نفرم تکراری است شاید. بذار کیکش کنم. خدا یارت شاه. خدا یارت حبیب فیضی. جانم هست زنده باشی. چه کپاده چه خبره بچه ها؟ خب و خوش هستم. آخیش بیتی درغاز بکشم آخیش چند دقیقه بیتی دراز بکشم گیم بزنم چی میشه دیگه برای ما روا باشم. خدا دراز کشیدم اینقدر شیشتیم چقدر والله خدا یارت میشد
Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
خدا ما هم با تعطیلی گرفتم به خاطر از خمداری. البته شنبه یک شنبه من کار میرم زمین ها فوتبال شروع شد. فوتبال شروع نشده در اروپا. فوتبال شروع بشه در اروپا. فوتبال شروع بشه. من هر روز شنبه یک شنبه در استادیوم فوتبال هستم. حالا فوتبال ها نیست در چمپیونز لیگ. چی میگم تعطیلات هستن بعد از باز چی میگن کارهای ما هم شروع میشه. حالا تعطیلات گرفتم به خاطر حوصله نداشتم. خیلی خسته شدم من این کار. خیلی خسته شده بودم. خیلی خسته شده بودم خودش. شت کجا زدم. بازی چقدر تیز است پایین. بازی خیلی بازی تیز است بابا.
Okay, I'm probably going to be accused of fullback bias again, Peter, but Giuliano Belletti is someone I see as having a key role.
Your type of player?
Yeah, he's very confident defensively, first and foremost. He knows that's his job, so he's not the type that's going to be constantly rushing up and down the flank at 100 miles per hour, delivering crosses.
Oh, that's a key interception.
ما هم با خدا کار باید
And
برم
that's the
فکر
end of
نکنم
that.
ما
It all
بیکاره
started well enough.
من کار میام بعض وقتا لایو هستم از کارم میام لایو هستم بخدا باورت
That's
میشه
going to
از
be a
کار
goal
میام از
kick.
که تو معیشت میکنی در کار فوتبال هستی نه در کار فوتبال نیستم ما کار خودم کامپیوتر این چیز هستم این چی میگن
Alexander Arnold. Alexander Arnold. That is ended up in no man's land.
سخت است نگو از مرا نگو که بیکارم من اینجا که بیکار هستم بخدا لذت میبرم خود میگم لذت میبرم بخدا سر کار میرم پوستم کنده است بخدا تعرق میکنم که بیاده ما
It's a really well measured ball. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And the pass is intercepted. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Lewandowski clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
من اینا بعض وقتا مثلا حوصله ندارم لایو بیام باورت میشه
They've
من
played it
زیادتر
short.
وقتا
Lewandowski! And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, Red, nice interception. And he's picked out the run. Pedri gets across to intercept that. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, no joy this time. Cleared without complication. And it's Guardiola. Guardiola showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite... It's Gabriel Jesus! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Irwin calmly anticipates. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Mbappe. Adams. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. And if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here.
کار چی هست فایزه
From where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from
بعد از اون میگم برو ورزش کنم بچه برم ساعت 6 از 7 8 تا 8 شب میتونم برم ورزش کنم میرم بعد از بچه ورزش دیگه لایو قطع میکنم بس هست دیگه خدا امروز کل روز لایو بودیم یعنی 2 ساعت شده الان لایو هستم صبح 4 5 ساعت لایو بودیم حالا 2 ساعت بس هست کنه برم میفهم آخر هیچ فایده برای من نداره خوب لایو اومدم فقط به خاطر که سرگرم بشیم نکنم که لذت ببریم من هیچ فایده برای من لایو نداره هیچ فایده نداره چه ضرر هست فایده نداره فکر نکنید شما یک وقت فکر نکنید که من لایو میام اینا به خاطر که من سیستمای من یه بار اشتباه کردم خریدم دارمش به اون خاطر یه وقت فکر نکنید من بیکار هستم که نه به خدا اینقدر کار و بار داره روی گانت که مثلا مثل گوچی و شب روز پابجی میزنه او دیگه خیلی بیکار است او دیگه از زندگی خوب زده دیگه فقط رو پابجی گذاشته زحمت میکشه نه که میگم نمیکشه زحمت میکشه شب روز زحمت میکشه بچه ولی
Now it's Rice. Maradona. Maradona. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, I think the alternative was to
Penalty
stand there
yani.
and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not
Maradona
gonna
خوب
allow that,
است
Peter, is he?
گرفته نمیشه penalty.
And a real chance to break the deadlock. Guardiola is behind this one.
گل است این گل است این گل است.
Guardiola! It's
نه دیگه.
Ramos who's going to get there. Van Belten
شت گل نشد چرا؟
running strong and purposeful. He's found a way through. Nakata. Brilliantly cut out.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, it's come loose. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Adams spots it and intercepts. Can he get it through?
گفتم گل است به خدا نشد.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Guardiola. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Into the last quarter of an hour. And they've caught Reed. Vinicius Junior. He's under a lot of pressure there.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to...
Yamal! Oh, the
خیلی
keeper's
گفتم
done
من
ever so
خیلی
well.
بود خیبین
Lamine
کردیم.
Yamal is offering a wry smile there.
Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Out for a throw. Gabriel Jesus.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and
دیگه
quickly.
مارادونا چرا اومدی تو قنبرو؟
Change of plan here perhaps.
There will be 1 minute at a
Into
time.
stoppage time, and it is still goalless. And now they can clear their lines. That's it. We're going to get 30 minutes.
وقت
more.
اضافه نه یا خلاص شد؟
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
This is a lost children's
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time.
Contact a nearby member of staff.
یه بازیکن دیگه وسط داشتم چی شدی؟ وسط ندارم اگه چی شد وسط هیچ کس نیست کو چیز دکرک بیرون انداخته بودم عجب اوکی میزنم گل آقا تو هستی راستی خدیم آقا من گل میزنم بس دقیقه آخر
90 minutes gone and
خدا
nothing
میگم
between
چی
them
کی هست
still. No, that's been intercepted. And he can clear it away.
Daniel Van Buiten. Coming on the field. Number 18. Batistuta. Number 6.
Oh, that's well spotted.
Piero.
Nakamura.
13.
And it's Nakata. Del Piero. Batistuta. And Batistuta! And that's what you call inspired
من نمیمونم دقیقه
goalkeeping.
آخر
I
گل
think he's
بزنی
done great there, both
همت
reading
یادم
it
رفتی
and
که تو
dealing
در
with it.
مقابل ما هستی
It's their second
تمام
corner
شد
of the
دیگه
game.
اینه تمام گل است گل اوف
That should get the job done. Oh, easy pickings there.
شد یالا که توپه
And now a sudden chance to counter. Guardiola. And Alexander-Arnold.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
A searching ball that into space. Half-time, extra time.
من یادم رفته که تو هستی.
Well, players doing their best.
تو هستی در مقابل من، کارت خلاص هست. خمدرون چقدر دیگه 60% توپ دستم بود، 30% دست تو بود دست تو.
Well, we are already up and running again. 0-0 still. Play to win or play for penalties. Nicely weighted ball. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Palmer. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's there to clear it. Now, what about a counter-attack? Shifted upfield. That's a nicely measured pass.
آفساید. وای گلم شد. آفساید بود. نه خدا یارت فات دادم.
Nakamura. Adams. That's the throw. Good spot, he's seen the run. That'll be a corner.
فقط همین کرنر گل نشه دیگه گل نمیشه. دیگه تموم شد.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
وای لگزه کن. وای.
He's heaved it away. And that's a throw in.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Final ball not.
چه لگی چی کار میکنی غمدارون؟ یه غمدارون یه کار میکنه لگ کنه. خب از گیم میبرای بیرون که لگ کنه. من اینو میفهمم بخدا. یه کارش فهمیدم چی قصه. یا قصدن از گیم بیرون میشد که لگ کنه از من. ایمه خب بریم پنالتی ها رو ببینیم چی کار میکنه. پنالتی ها رو ببینیم چی کار میکنه. بیا یه از گیم بیرون چه لایو استیم میکنه. چی رقم نمیدونم بخدا. لایو استیم نکنی. لایو استیم میکنه غمدارون کله استیم کن. لایو ما رو با قطع میده. غمدارون نکن دیگه ای کارا را. لودینگ میزنه. لایفی که میزنه قیم استیم میکنه لودینگ میزنه ما را.
Beckham is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up.
یعنی کارا رو میکنه. باشه دیدی؟
And the keeper's come up
دیدی کارا رو میکنه. ایتی کارا رو میکنه. فهمیدی؟ این کارا اشتباه هستن.
Nakamura is the second man to step up for his team.
این کارا رو میکنه بابا. این کارا رو میکنه. نکنین دیگه کارا رو. هم داره میبرای میاره داخل. میبرای میاره داخل. این به خاطری که چیز نشه. عجبا.
Irwin is second man up. Saved. Keeper's done brilliantly.
He was so focused.
این کارا رو میکنه. بچه ببینید. این کارا رو میکنه که تا چی؟
Is the third man to step forward.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralized.
این کارا رو میکنه بچه ببینید. این کارا رو میکنه.
Palmer is third in line.
He just did what he was asked.
Maradona comes up, their fourth taker. Oh, it's a really
گرفت
good
نه.
save.
اوه میبینه قمدارون چیکار کنم بگذار میبینه
Well,
سکن
it was a possibility.
لودین که میزنه قمدارون میره داخل گیم میای بیرون میره داخل گیم میای بیرون میره داخل گیم میای بیرون
Mane is the fourth man to step forward for them.
سکن این میره داخل گیم میای بیرون این خیلی مسخره است دیگه
Well, you can't approach a penalty
It's a
without
game,
a
yes,
doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
He must, but can he?
این لگ است بچه اصلا لودین میزنه
And stuck away with ice in his veins.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked a spot, and didn't change.
So all eyes on the goalkeeper.
خراب است این پنالتی رو قنداری خراب میکنی مزه نداد
Decisive kick.
قنداری لگا رو شروع کرد خب لگا رو انداخت میرفت چیز میکرد این میکرد میمون قنداری بشین ایت لگ مینداختی ما رو چی بودی این قسم هر دقیقه لودینگ هر دقیقه لودینگ هر دقیقه لودینگ هر دقیقه لودینگ
The
قندارون
definition of penalty
دیدین
heartbreak,
بچه ها
and part of the game that we find irresistible. Total
قندارون گیم مردار کردی آخرش گیم آخر خراب کردی بکفی بشین انتقام چی از قندارون میگم گیم خراب کردی میگه انتقام گرفتم قندارون ما رو هی لودینگ میزدی هی لودینگ میزدی چیکار میکردی بگو چه قسمی میکرد چیکار میکردی تو برام بگو هی هر دفعه لودینگ هر دفعه لودینگ هر دفعه لودینگ میزد قندارون همین تو لودینگ میزد همین تو لودینگ میزد وقتی چی پنالتی زدن چی چالا کرده وی پی ان می پی ان چالا کرده بوده چی بود قندارون بگو برام بفهمم بریم بچه من میرم دیگه میرم باشگاه کم ورزش کنم بخیال پابجی چی میگم فوتبال خیلی گم زدم بس هست یعنی میخواستم پلیستیشن 3 بازی کنم بچه اینم دست کای من پلیستیشن 3 کی بازی کرده پلیستیشن 3 این دست کای من سال دارم 3 سالم هست یادش خیر 3 سالم هست بچه پلیستیشن 3 هم کار میکنم یادش بخیر به خدا شت میره بزنم که شارژ بزنم شارژ کنه خب یکیش شارژ کنه حداقل یکیش شارژ بزنه شارژ کنه که شاید شب ما بازی کردم شاید امشب یا فردا ببینم اینه بخدا روشن همیشه کارم میکنه باز یکی شارژ بشه فول شارژ بشه بعدیش هم باز میدم پلیستیشن 3 هسته دارمش من قدیما بازی میکنم دیگه بازی نمیکنم آره دیگه نفر تکراری هست کی هستی بذار گیمش ببینم او فکر کنم میشناسمش قندارون یه هفته یکی ترکیب دیگه چین فهمیدی نفر تکراری هست پلیستیشن 5 بخیر والله ولی پلیستیشن 5 ما باید ممکنه 50 بشم بخرم که بچه ها زیاد باشه فهمیدی حداقل زحمت الان بخرم اگه زود خسته میکنه فهمیدین با این بازی بریم 50 برسانیم بچه ها را بعدا داخل از پلیستیشن 5 ببینیم کنیم اونم پلیستیشن 5 روزای جمعه شنبه یک شنبه 3 روز بازی میکنیم در هفته چون خاطری که بچه‌ها در این 3 روز کار و درس و مکتب هیچ چیزا ندارن میتونن بازی کنن هم خودم بیکار هستم هم شما ده این کارا رو میکنیم باز اگه بخیر شد با پلیستیشن 5 حال فعلا زود است در آینده خیلی نزدیک نمیشه حالا مثلا پلیستیشن 5 هر روز پلیستیشن 5 بازی کنی که چیز است بذار در کف پلیستیشن 5 بشینیم اوته در کفش بشینیم و ببینیم زمان چی میگه وقت چی میگه بچه های حمایت چه قسم میکنن فهمیدی بچه زمان چی میگه وقت چی میگه بچه ها لایف چی میگن و بچه ها لایف ببینم ساپورت میکنن نمیکنن پیسی دارم پیسی بازی نمیکنم پیسی دارم بازی های با پیسی باز میگیرم البته پیسی دارمش. بعد با فیفا رو فوتبال ها رو بخرم. راستی اگه رو پیسی بخرم روی چیز کار میکنه؟ رو پلی استیشن 5 کار میکنه؟ نه اونجا با سی دی هست. نه رو پلی استیشن 5 رو سی دی کار میکنه یا که میخرن؟ چه قسمش هست بچه ها؟ بازی رو همون آنلاینی میخرن یا که روی پلی استیشن 5 سی دیش هست؟ سی دی رو میخرن. 6 نفره بزن. 6 نفره هر دو هست. اوکی ولی سی دی به نظرم بهتر است. سی دی همیشه هست. بیت بهتر است.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. In with a header! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Maradona. Oh, shooting chance! Denied by an instinctive
چه
save.
لگی از سر مقابل دارم.
Junior is offering a right smile there.
حالا
Is a shot! Oh, fine stop from the
Keeper, that's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he was quick to react. First quarter of an hour gone. Serginho. Out of play for a throw.
طریقه خریدن بازی رو میشه بگید چه قسمی خریدن؟ این بازی خریدن نیست. یه بازی رایگان است، دانلود میکنی. از داخلش که میخوای بخری میری داخل شاپ. سکر اوف لدینگ سکر.
Bruno Fernandes providing an outlet on that flank. And that's another throw. Adams is there and he can get that clear. Tonali. Speculative strike. Oh, that is very close.
Tonali brilliantly took control of that.
لودینگ
which
میزنم.
was exactly what
خیلی
the
لودینگ میزنم.
situation
بچه آزار
required.
میده. آزار میده. پابجی پلیر الان دیگه جون میکنن. پابجی پلیر حالا جون میکنن، رنکاب میکنن. نمیشه با این گیم زد. من لیفت میدم بچه. شاید اینترنت ما خراب است یا از او نمیدونم، ولی احتمال زیاد از او خراب است.
Oh, nicely intercepted.
نمیشه ببینم. شاید اینترنت ما خراب است، نمیدونم. شاید اگر روزی نصیب دادم. اینجا میشه کد هم اضافه کرد. مثلا کد بذار چیز رو اضافه میکنم. یک بعد از دیگه 1 0 1 0. اینجا باز اینترنت کمک میکشه. میاره داخل گیم یا نه؟ فکر نکنم داخل گیم میاره. نیارده برده؟ نه بخدا نمیاره. نه آورد اینه آورد بخدا. آورد بچه دیگه من خسته شدم خدایش. دیگه ما واسه طریق خرید لالای ما یاد بودم مستر جاین بازی رایگان است و بعد از خریدنش که میری داخل شاپ نشان میدم که چی و چی هست. نه نمیشه بچه من کترم زدم ولی این کتر کار رو میکنم. یعنی میری لالا میری داخل شاپ و اینجا سکه میخری از اینجا حالا از ما لودینگ میزنه. اینجا سکه عدد سکه تخفیف هم داده 20 یورو میدی 19 یورو میدی 3430 تا میده به خدا. خیلی خوب است بچه اگه نگرفتیم بگیرین. چند روز وقت داره؟ 18 روز وقت داره. تا 18 روز میتونیم بگیرین. البته دوشنبه ببینیم چه بازیکن میاد بعدا بگیرین. اینجا نکه 18 یورو 2100 تا میده. اینجا 18 یورو همون 19 یورو اونجا هم 19 یورو دیگه. اینجا هم 19 یورو 2100 تا اینجا 19 یورو 3430 تا میده. یعنی 1480 تا زیاد میده بچه. کسی میخواست بگیره. با بچه خداحافظ تا دیگه لایو قطع میکنم. گودتون بای. بوفون میاد دوشنبه انشالله بیا که ببینیم چی میشه دیگه. من که نیاز ندارم بس است همین دروازه‌بانم چیزا بس است. خدا فعلا بچه وقت خوش. گودتون بای. ساله خورده یعنی